Hello everyone, today is Friday the 15th of April 2022. Let's talk Xbox. I hope everyone's having an awesome week and is looking forward to this weekend. This week we have a lot of news in the Xbox world, including some new games and some new expansion with Xbox Cloud Gaming. Also, stick around to the end of the video on how you can win a copy of Young Souls for Xbox One and Series consoles. First up this month, remember to claim your games with gold this month. They are Another Sight, Hue, Outpost Coloki X, and MX vs ATV Alive. Do note that these are all different dates and I've provided them on screen now for you, so make sure you claim them now, as I know that Outpost Karaoke X is actually only available up until midnight of tonight. Also on topic, we have 4 games that are leaving Game Pass as of tomorrow. Do make sure you buy them now, as you'll get that 20% discount for being a Game Pass member. The games that are leaving tomorrow are The Long Dark, F1 2019, Rain on Your Parade, and Pathway. Personally, I would really heavily consider buying Rain on Your Parade, as it is a phenomenal indie title and is incredibly easy for all you achievement hunters out there. Right, so first up on our news today is the expansion for Xbox Cloud Gaming. Xbox are actually making a lot of noise in this space recently, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see more on this later on this year. Users in Latin America can now access Xbox Cloud Gaming through Xbox consoles, so Xbox One and Xbox Series owners with Game Pass Ultimate can take access of this right now. We saw before that the servers were bulked down with massive queues in Latin America when the service first went live solely for mobiles and PC last year, so I suspect it will be even busier with consoles now being enabled. This is a great step forward with Microsoft in this space and just shows how quickly they can roll out these updates. I personally think that we'll hear more about this and cloud later on this year, so stay tuned for when the news drops. Next up, we have a few more games that are now available on the Xbox Store. Xbox Wire put out a couple of posts this week detailing these games that have launched, so it's great to see even more titles, especially as April was known as a pretty quiet month. So these titles that you can grab right now are Happy Busadai, Blast Brigade vs the Evil Legion of Dr. Creed, Limb Hunter, Hidden Shapes, Animals and Lovely Cats, 9 Clues, The Secret of Serpent Creek, Battle Kid, Fortress of Peril, Flower Shop, Summer in Fairbrook, Sally Face, and Road 96. We also had news this month that there are a couple of new titles that are coming to Xbox as of April the 28th. That's right, you can get Godfall. No, I'm only joking. It is not actually Godfall, but Bugsnax is what Xbox gamers are raving about at the moment. And this was the previously exclusive title to PlayStation. The best bit about this announcement is that it will come with all its free DLC and will be available day one onto Game Pass. This is an amazing title from the developers over at Young Horses and was heavily praised when it launched, especially as a couple of people wrote it off when it was shown at Sony's State of Play back a couple of years ago. Now all you Xbox and PC players can rejoice and hunt down some burger-shaped hot dogs when it launches at the end of this month. Additionally, we have another cool indie title that is coming on the same day as Bugsnax, and that is Rogue Legacy 2. This is an incredibly beautiful genealogical roguelite from the team over at Celador Games. The original title was praised for its great controls and addictive gameplay, and no doubt this entry will hit even better when it arrives on April the 28th. There was also a big announcement this week in terms of Halo Infinite, and that Certain Affinity are coming on board to help support 343. Certain Affinity have always been involved with Halo in some sort of way, even harkening back to the original Halo on the original Xbox. So it's great to see them on board and hopefully push out some more updates for Halo Infinite. They mentioned that they are being entrusted by 343 to help develop and further evolve Halo Infinite into the future. I am really hoping that we see some great updates and content drops coming from Halo Infinite. The game has been somewhat neglected and not seen the amount of content we would have liked that was promised before the game's launch. Hopefully with the experience at Certain Affinity, this will be a great connection and updates become more consistent. Do let me know down below in the comments what you think about Halo Infinite's current state of multiplayer, and also let me know if you've been playing it at all, as I'll be really interested to see if any of you guys are still currently playing it. So what I wanted to do was pick out one game every week for you guys to have a look at that normally goes under the radar. We go many weeks as gamers covering the news and covering every single game that comes out for Xbox. However, there are some that slip through the cracks, and I wanted to bring these to you guys' attention. So this week, the game that we'll be covering is called Moolander. Moolander is coming to Xbox later this spring and puts a huge spin on the classic side-scrolling platformer that makes you a UFO that fights cows. I shit you not, this is the weirdest yet coolest idea I've ever seen, and showed us why indies are needed in such a crowded genre. You will fight your way through hordes of alien cows whilst unlocking milk abilities, fighting cow bosses, all in a beautifully hand-drawn environment. The best thing is, for all you Xbox owners, is that a demo is on the Xbox store right now, and it gives you access to a 40-minute story demo, as well as the PvP aspect, so you can play online multiplayer with your friends or against any components who want to fight you as alien cows. Also, do stay tuned to the channel, as I will be bringing you my review of Moolander once it hit Xbox this spring. Next up, we have some more updates for your favourite games. That's right, I will also be covering the updates for all your favourite Xbox games that come out this week. We have a lot of updates, so let's get right into this. Gamers who own No Man's Sky can now play the Outlaws update, as it arrived earlier this week. This is a free DLC update from Hello Games, and it is fantastic to see this wealth of support for a game that came out years ago. This update includes new weaponry, a new ship type, combat rebalancing, outlaw stations, and much more. What I'll do is I'll leave a link below for all the full update notes if you want to take a look. Back 4 Blood, the Left 4 Dead successor that launched about 7 months ago now, is seeing its first piece of paid DLC that arrived a couple of days ago. The Tunnels of Terror expansion includes a wealth of new content to the game, including new cleaners, new ridden, more skins, new cards, and a new difficulty setting. These are only a few of the improvements alongside the new dungeons and tunnels being added. So remember, if you're a Season Pass owner, you'll receive this as part of that. And again, I will leave a link below for all the details if you want to find out more. Our last update for your games is for Rogue Company, and it's a Year 2 Season 2 update that has rolled out this week. This new season includes all that you would expect from Rogue Company at this point, so you'll get a new battle pass, new gear and outfits, alongside some new packs for players to get their teeth into. If you're a fan of Rogue Company, the update is live right now, so get downloading right away. So we all love some free Xbox games, right? So from the heavens above, Xbox have given us some free games to try out this weekend. There are 3 games for the free play days this weekend, so if you're an Xbox Gold member or Game Pass Ultimate subscription member, do feel free to try these out, and you'll also get a nice discount as a bonus. The 3 games that you can play now up until Sunday the 17th at midnight are Control, The Elder Scrolls Online, and Hunting Simulator 2. As I mentioned, do make sure that you take advantage of the offer of a discount, else that be running as well until Sunday midnight time. So to wrap up this week, we have even more sales that are going on in the Xbox store. You might have seen it already, but it's Microsoft's spring sale, and there are games that are down to even up to 80% off. So it's a great time to purchase some of your favourite games. Some of my favourite titles that you can pick up now for a great price are Insurgency Sandstorm, which is a great FPS for gamers who like a more tactical and hardcore FPS instead of the typical arcade shooters like Call of Duty. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Game of the Year Edition. If you haven't played this game yet, then you must have been living under a rock. This is personally my favourite RPG to ever be released, and with its next gen update coming in the future, it's certainly worth picking up as it's dirt cheap. Another awesome title that many people do not know about is the action-packed roguelike Risk of Rain 2. This game is phenomenal, and from personal experience, I highly recommend anyone playing it, especially as it's so cheap and you'll put hours upon hours of gameplay into it. So that wraps up our first episode of Let's Talk Xbox. Thank you everyone for joining me here. If you liked the video, drop a like down below. Do hit that subscribe button for more Xbox news, reviews and updates as quick as they come. My name is Fletcher from XCloud, and I will see you all in the next video. So you want to hear how to win a free copy of Young Souls on Xbox? Well, every week I want to give a competition and give back to the Xbox community, so do stay tuned every week for even more competitions. So this week I'll be giving away a copy of Young Souls, courtesy of 1player 2player games. All you have to do is hit the link in the description down below, follow the steps, make sure you're subscribed, and I'll be drawing the winner in next week's episode of This Week on Xbox. Again, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys soon.